Well, welcome back, my friends. This is Kusan, and we are on America Island. We are watching the Western Mustang leave the station at LAX, nope, at Los Angeles, and the People Mover coming in from the LAX. It's that little two-engine diesel passenger combo. There it is with its horn making a departure signal, and we have 0 people on board. Well, that's nice, ain't it? Of course it's nice. People are gonna start coming because we just built this last episode and we didn't give it time to sink in. Now, we also don't know whether this West Coast train is gonna make money, but we have 152 people on board. Currently it's claiming that it's losing money. Now let's just check what's the speed that we have here. We're still gaining speed. We're at 59 miles per hour and we're going around this curvy bit. 61 miles per hour. And our top speed is somewhere at 99 miles per hour. I don't think it's going to reach it between here and Las Vegas, but it does reach it, I think, on other segments of this route, potentially. We don't know. We're not sure. So pulling in at 70 miles per hour, and now let's see what kind of a payday we're going to get here. I'm not too sure which symbol it is there. Ooh, that's some weird terraforming. No worries, we're going to fix that up. We made 300,000, which is not a lot. However, we're taking another load of passengers, so. Also, we have to do a weird curve here, which is not necessarily the correct distance traveled that we're actually getting the money for. Alright, well this episode, I think that we're just gonna... First of all, I'm quite enjoying the view here. This is Los Angeles here with our new airport. This, I would say, is a job well done. Las Vegas is a bit incomplete. We can always take this line further out there. Should we take it out to Austin? What do people say? Do people want to have a train in Austin? Now, I know I have 300 million, and I promise that we're going to build a Mississippi River in our game. However, it's a nice time to be making so much money. And at this point, would it be wise of us to spend it all and then wonder why we don't have any money? No, I think it's more wise if we have a little bit of a buffer, a little bit of a spending buffer. So if we spend, let's say we have 320 million, we can easily spend 20 million on a new train line or station, and we will probably see the money come in from that. Now I realize I built a 1-station platform. I do realize that. Why did I do that? Because we're gonna make this the end stop for now, and if we ever want it to not be the end stop, we just demolish it and rebuild it. There you are. That's how a rich man thinks. Right, are we getting good speeds over here? We are getting decent speeds. Oh, to me that doesn't look like a certain length that you can reach high speeds at, but we're gonna give it a nice chance. We're gonna see, maybe the train can reach high speeds, at least 100 miles per hour. So then why are you aiming for the 186 mark? Right, you're completely correct. The other side of that is slowed down, so we'll just go with a basic slowed down one. 138, not too bad. Curved tunnel, kind of weird, but we'll take it. We'll see how it does. And after this, I know another rail project that we can do. We can connect up our new car manufacturer to rails. That way, we'll bring in even more money. This should be a one-way signal here. Put 2 more signals in the middle somewhere. And a signal in the tunnel, which is always a bad idea, because you have no control if there's a train stopped in a tunnel. However, we're going to try it. Where's our line here? Train line that we see is West Coast. After Las Vegas, would you be so kind as to go there? And then on the way back, stop at Las Vegas. Right, there's a lot of people waiting here, 305 people, which to me sounds like a potentially profitable line. Are we reporting profit yet? Right now we're reporting heavy losses. Heavy losses indeed. Where are our trains? I suppose it doesn't reach the high enough speed, or there's not enough passengers on board. Why are you not profitable, Mr. Stallion? He's only carrying 64 people this way. And then this one here is about to roll into the station in Bay City. Right, how much are you going to make? Please tell me you're going to make a sum of money that makes me happy. 1.2 million. That sum of money makes me a bit happy. Hopefully it doesn't all get out here. All these passengers are leaving. Do you want to know why? I know exactly why. Ooh, that takes a long time to actually unload and load. That's quite interesting. And only 42 people are going to Seattle. Alright, not too good. But I have a solution. Does this train line have a merge with this line here? We can have one of the lines go to Seattle and the other line go to Chicago. But you'd be wise to just make them both go to Chicago. Would I really be wise? Here's the reason. This here blue line, the cross-country line, has so many people waiting for it. I don't understand. This poor train is making $1.1 million a year. It's not full right now. Why is that? You sure you're not full? Because it says they want to get on you. Where is that? Manage vehicle, manage line, manage line. There it is. Alright, because you stop at Denver and they just want to get out at Denver. Which is weird. Okay, well, I'm going to try anyway here. Taking one of these purple trains. Or do we buy a whole new train? Let's buy a whole new train. That is not a good idea. You know it's not a good idea. Right, we're going to add a station. We're going to do... Wait, you can't do it until you build the interchange here. So just build the interchange, then add the station, and then you're good to go. Right, this should only take a very quick amount of time. Can we not make the crossover here? We want to make a very quick, high-speed lane change here. That looks like a high speed to me. I don't know if we need those other fork in the roads here. That's not the official name for them, you know that. Fork in the road? It's first of all not a road. Right, I'm liking the look of this. This means that the oil line is running. Currently carrying 200 fuel and 24 oil. Very good job. Right, focus, focus. You got a rail to build. Does this make things look better? Do they build nice little wiring? No, the wiring is still a bit weird because you have too many tracks. If you put 4 tracks, you're a bit better. Right, that's true. That's true. But this isn't a design competition. So over here, give it some room. No, don't give it any room. Just keep going. Because you gotta do this at a high speed. And hopefully the parallel track here will behave. Yes, it does. It gives us a pretty high speed combo right there. And our next signal is where? It's right after. Is it right after? Yeah, it is. And that's the spirit. Nope, it's right there. 186. Perfect. Make sure it's parallel here. That's not quite parallel, actually. Parallel would be... Ooh, I don't know. I can't see the little thing. I can't see the little thing that tells me where does this track end. Oh, all the way over there. I'm fine with that. Now, we need some good signaling here, because if we don't have good signaling... What's this blue line? Ooh, that's a line that I built to remind myself that we need a line going this direction. However, we can delete that line. Whoops, we just deleted all the stops on the cross-country line. That is a major mess up. And you're back in service. Did I piss off a lot of people? How many people here did I piss off? A lot of people, probably. Well, just in time for this other line I'm about to build. New line. Alright, we're buying a new train. I think that's what I decided. It goes from Los Angeles to Bay City. You had this originally, except it was doing a weird track sharing thing. So in this case, it does get a designated track. How does that look? Are you making it happen? What platform are you choosing? You're choosing this platform. That makes sense because you had the merge there. Which means you're going to have 3 trains on this segment of track and probably going to regret this decision. But you're going to go for it anyway, aren't you? Yeah, we're going to go for deep blue. Because all the trains here are either blue or purple or indigo. Because that's the kind of mood we're in when we're in the West Coast. Very chill out mood. Yeah, we're buying a new train. Don't harass this train that's doing its job. Is that a depot? Nope. This is a depot. Buy vehicle. Why are you so persistent in buying the train that goes way faster than you can actually go? Because it goes 99 miles per hour. Oh, it doesn't go as fast as you want it to go. You want it to go even faster. 176 is what you want. 186. That is what I want. All-American Golden Sand. I think that's what we went with. The beautiful. Do you know what though? On the West Coast, I don't know which one we got. I think we got this one. Sorry, on the East Coast, the one from New York to Chicago. I think it's this one. It might be, but we'll have to check, I suppose. 218 meters, 144 capacity. Buy. Okay, this is we're just trying it out here. We don't know if it's gonna work. But why are you doing it then? Because I'm insistent. And I'm persistent. And you have to paint this train now. They're gonna paint it as it comes out of the depot. It's more efficient this way. Didn't work. You painted everything in the depot. Oh boy. That's a big mistake. Because now, that's bad. Right, this is another, actually, coach that I haven't seen before. Why you started calling it a coach all of a sudden? The Western Cowboy. So we have a Mustang, a Cowboy, and a Stallion. Those are not the same things, are they? No, they're not. Ooh, are these trains gonna crash? You've slowed down your high-speed train. Good job. Well, I don't know. More passenger trains, the better. That's how I feel. How's this station doing? We have 17 people who want to go here. That's brilliant. Why don't we connect a little bus station here so that more people can actually go there? Now, no need to build that segment of road. Something like this does seem pretty good. It does seem pretty good. Right, a stop here. And a stop there, and a stop there. A random disbursement of stops will do. This is simply going to be a bus line because we ain't got the time to be setting up tram routes or anything more integrated. Right, where's our depot? Bus depot? Hello? It's one of these. Ah, because you don't have the symbol up. There it is. There's one there as well. Nope, you pointed to a boat depot. Alright, bus. Do we have anything nice here? Ooh, where are you going? Passenger. Recent. We have this one who looks a bit cute. The fishbowl. This is too serious of a bus. Okay, we're gonna give Austin a little cute bus here like this. Let's do 2 or 3. 3. Perfect. These guys off to that place that you didn't name. it's called a bus line, and you'll name it a bus line. You're not even in the right menu. You always do this. Perfect. Bus Alston. Alstion. We also have to name this express line. Does it get a special naming thing? Express West Coast. That's what I'll call it, because that's what I feel like calling it. I think I just broke a rule somehow. Alright, you want to see, are there any cars being made here yet? They store 2 steel. Here comes a ship full of a bunch of steel. So hopefully this will mean that the production will start. We're going to actually duplicate this ship. How many ships we have on this line? 2. And they're both full. Manners line. You know what? We're going to duplicate both of those. Because this guy's already on his way here. And this is a southern ship, right? So we should probably name it El Mariachi, because it's right on the border of... Did I? Yep. You didn't capitalize it though. They were very happy when building this ship, because when it went to work, then we had to send it back to the depot, and they came home happy that they didn't have to go to work. The Mariachi Band. Something like that. Now this train's awfully short for a train that makes us money. And it seems like they might want a second one of these. True, true. Alright, we're going to duplicate this one. Or, are we just going to give it more carriages? Yeah, you got some long stations here. You want it to go safe. Right, we're going to first duplicate it, then we're going to do extensions if we need it. Yeah, you got a lot of people piling up on the west coast. What about Philadelphia? They're actually waiting to get on the East Coast passenger train. What's this one? This is the East Coast Express. Well, it's not really an express. It's only express if it goes to Chicago. This one here is an express. Yes, correct. So we wanted to bring cars to, I think it was Manhattan. Let's check. Who wants cars? Manhattan wants cars. Dallas wants cars. That's good. Anyone on the West Coast want cars? Nobody. Chicago does not want cars. Actually, there's not too much demand for cars, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Well, you're clearly going to prefer Manhattan. I'm so tempted to put a shipping line. You already have a train depot here, though. That's true. And trains seem to make us a lot more money. Right, so if you want steel and you want tools, and if you go straight, where do you end up? You end up a bit in the middle of everything here. Can we get, is it going to make too many emissions? It might make a lot of emissions here in the middle, doesn't matter. Nobody really cares about that. Right, the reason you're not making this work is because you need to put your industry sign up. There you are. So cars one way out, steel the other way in. That's the only way a train line would be profitable here. Steel comes from here, and you're currently bringing it in by ship. Steel from the west coast. Okay, here we go. Steel from Las Vegas here. And then you bring cars to Las Vegas, and then Las Vegas grows, which is good. Why? I don't know, but you also got yourself some... Then the train can also stop here in Dallas. Alright, is this even a plausible idea? Because, yeah, it kind of might be possible. If this train line does something really ridiculous here... Now, you don't want that. You don't want a ridiculous... We can always expand the platform, which would be kind of the most annoying thing in the world if I had to start expanding a platform. Right, you go there and do a big U-turn. Please. Nah, it's not... Ooh, it does want to go this way, but I bet you that the neighboring rail will not go under. It will go under. You are getting away with something really, really ridiculous. I'm sure this is gonna clip the train. And what you have to do one of those? That is gonna make so many people so upset with you. Yeah, why don't you just go underground somewhere under Las Vegas and then pop out here, connect with Dallas for more car business. Makes sense to me. Right, we're coming to Dallas. We promise we're not going to build any more electrical trains because we have too many of those. Make sure this is a nice fork in the road. In the rail. Fork in the rail. Now that's not the best Y interchange I've ever seen. Am I going to still build it? Or am I going to destroy all those tracks? You're gonna be a bit more careful here, aren't you? Yeah, one of those. Perfect. And we're off. We are off. I think you built it on the wrong side. Is that bad? Is this bad? Can someone tell me if this is bad? That's pretty bad. Right, we're gonna pull a funny trick here. Well, we merge this line to that line, and then we pretend like we never even made a mistake. Just pretend, because in all honesty, wait a second. Hopefully it lets me do this. It does let me do this. Brilliant. So we're gonna keep going here. We're gonna keep going. Just keep going. You don't even know where you're building. This is the least planned line you have ever built. It might end up being my most profitable line. But now you're just putting tracks in with other tracks. It's ridiculous. You spent so much time building a nice bridge here, and now you're gonna have a clipping bridge. Or okay, if it clips, then we're gonna have to rebuild it. But maybe you won't have to rebuild it. Maybe I'll do it on my own time. Or maybe we'll all have to watch me rebuild that bridge. Are you planning to do a tunnel here? Or are you going under this bridge? I kind of lacked that bridge, so what do we have here? 74 miles per hour? And over here it was what? 73. I'd like to keep it at the mid-70s. And by doing this, you're not doing much of that. But by doing that, you're demolishing everyone's livelihood. Alright, try one little thing here. If you go back a bit, I'll speed up the game a bit just so we can make more money. We're trying to get to the 60s. We are in the 60s. Quite a pleasant surprise. Alright, right here we're in the low 70s. I'll accept that. As long as it gives us a slope here. How's that looking? That's looking pretty decent. It's a steep slope. That's a very steep slope. What are you doing? Well, I wanted to get it under the bridge here. Ooh. So you'll just go completely your own way here and pop out. I was gonna do some kind of a weird tunnel merge, but in this case the tunnel's going under this other tunnel. Is it actually fitting under there, or is it pretending to fit? It looks to me right here like it does go under, because if you look at here, it is lower a bit, isn't it? We can lower it a bit. Actually, we can't. Try one more time here because I messed up the altitude, but I think it's gonna work anyway. And make sure we have the outer line connect to the outer line. That is correct. So it slows down to 67, but it does a pretty decent swerve and avoid this town altogether. How's that look? You can't see a tunnel from space, but you can see the plentiful rails arriving to Las Vegas. Right, you really think this is gonna work? Oh, we have to try. Would you like to put a signal here? I would love to put a signal here. You put this... Oh, you did the wrong thing here. You almost wrecked everything with a click of a button and a signal there. Right, so what's interesting is that on the way back, this train is going to stop in Dallas, but there's no train actually using that side, so we have ourselves some pretty good traffic flow other than the merge and the unmerge. Don't look at this. This is to be worked on. Right now, we are bringing cars. Actually, we might have time this episode to. I have a thing in my mind, a strategy for how we can build the Grand Canyon or the Mississippi River or whichever you want to call it. What are you doing here? You're trying to go that way. What's the angle of this station here? It angles out this way. So our train can pass here. That is good. That is what I wanted. Remember when I built that and I said, you watch, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need this tunnel. I mean, that doesn't look too, what is that? What word are you looking for there? I know why. You need to do a straight segment for just a little bit here at least. That ain't straight. Yeah, but that bridge ain't straight. I thought you didn't like curved bridges. You have reason. You are absolutely correct. Are we moving the river or are we moving the bridge? I don't know. I don't know which one is better. In this case, though, we can straighten out the bridge by connecting to it properly, like this. Won't that straighten out the bridge a bit? Oh boy. Oh boy. What if we put a stone bridge? I know that sometimes this happens and you gotta put a stone bridge. You know what? Well, we'll build it now. We'll fix it later. Forgive me here, my camera is kind of falling off the mountain a lot. Oh, please, come on, we are pretty much there. Collision, eh? Alright, we have no choice but to demolish this entire bridge. No, you don't want to do that. You right? I don't want to do that. Alright, let's do something a little more intelligent, a little more time saving. We look at that road, then we look at this farm, and then we look at the road again. No, then we look at Charlotte. Yeah, then we look at Charlotte. See that? I'm ignoring the whole bridge situation altogether because we go over that segment as parallel as you can get it. I gotta start over here. That is parallel to what? What are you referring to? The town a bit? I'm referring to the town. I don't think your train is going in the right direction. Are you okay with the fact that this rail comes out and then in? Yeah, it's not that noticeable. But it is noticeable. There's a simple solution. You just got to bring this guy out a bit further. Bring him here. Going uphill a bit. And then a little bit sharp of a turn there. Or maybe not. Not too sure. We should get a station there, honestly. Meanwhile, maybe if that's a station, this guy should head on this way. And there are plenty of rocks right here that can be actually taken this way. But then you're really populating this land. You can get the rocks to the steel mill here. That would be nice. That might give us a nice payday. Right, before you do that, I suppose you can connect up this. Right there. Right there. I'm sure this is going to allow us to get a little junction out here. Yeah, perfect. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Alright, I think it's time we start building from this end, just so that we have a nice straight piece of track coming here. And then we can work with this. This actually could be the west sorry, I keep saying the wrong thing here. Oh, there's a lot of things going on here. I was about to say West Coast. I meant East Coast, so forgive me there. Alright, we have a hill here. But you don't want to build me a tunnel unless I go on. I don't know, you don't want to build a tunnel, you want to dig? But this is straight, so we're going to keep it straight. And over here it's probably going to ask us for a tunnel. This one looks like it's going a bit down, so we're just going to pull it out a bit further here. And now I lost my point of reference for if it's straight or not. And the answer would be no. There we are. This is a straight piece of track. Not too much slope. How much further can we pull you out before you start giving us bridges and tunnels? Pretty far. So we're going to bring it out here. At this point, we're going to... Okay, I'm thinking instead of having a train stop at each stop here on the East Coast, we could have one stop somewhere in the middle here, maybe right there, and then all these trucks are going to deliver to that stop, and they're going to deliver to this steel mill, which means that you got more road traffic, but you got less stops for your trains. That might be a good idea. I really don't know. And why don't I know? Because this game is hard. Not that hard, but you gotta focus on your plans a bit. Otherwise, you start paying for stuff. Right, that's a good turn, I suppose. It's not. It doesn't look too bad. However, it doesn't really align with what? The river, the town. It aligns with as much things as it could align with. That's kind of my problem here. I'm not building rails. I'm aligning things. I'm playing a whole different game than you guys. That's why it's a bit challenging. And then, but you know what? I say that, but then let me just take you over here for a laugh of the day. Spaghetti line. This is spaghetti line. This is what my planning results in. A bunch of spaghetti and a bunch of unused platforms. Look at that. It tunnels across. This is the high speed. It takes the tunnel. It stays on this side for a while, then it takes a bridge. Oop, nope, you got that wrong. It crosses the tunnel of cargo, and then it goes on a bridge and crosses it again. Have you ever seen something so strange? And then it crosses it up there. My, that's... Okay, that's a lot of crossing for a high-speed train line. Speaking of high-speed train line, now would be a good time to check. Are we making money on our high-speed trains? Alright, none of the names are coming up here. Cross Country Comet is still... Oh, this is not by profit. The Western Stallion is losing 500,000. Oh, you're looking at trains. You should be looking at lines. Train line and by balance. Alright, Express New York City Chicago is losing us money. Nope, it's making us money. It's not sure. West Coast Coal is losing us money. West Coast Passenger Service is losing us money. Cargo Construction, ooh, but that was a profitable line. Our East Coast Passenger Line, we managed to make that lose money by buying a second train. Good job. The Fast LAX train. Why is it called Fast? It should probably be called Express. Express, because nobody else calls something fast. It's not even that fast. Right, our inner loop is losing money, but does that mean our outer loop is making money? Well, you know what? Look at this. We have 4 trains on the oil line. They're all making us money, so I can take a bit of losses. I can take a little bit of losses. Let's finish up this project here with the car depot. Obviously, you connected the wrong piece of track to your system. Sorry about that. And it doesn't want to be parallel for some reason. Probably that road crossing. Okay, here we are. This is where the curve starts, so we're going to get away with a little bit of manipulation here. Track manipulation. Start with the inner track. Yep, 75 miles per hour, so it didn't really affect us too much. Other than you know I made a mistake. Now you know I made a mistake. Alright, I think here we should just send a train and see how it does. Is that a good Is that a good solution, or are you just being... Alright, let's see. Turn on your stations again and your industries. So we want steel. Let's bring steel in from Los Angeles. New line, right. Cargo platform. By the way, sorry, you need a U-turn over here as well. And you need to finish your track as well. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to want to merge underneath the bridge that doesn't fit anywhere. Okay, wait. This one can merge with that one. Good. Because it doesn't really matter which side you use. Right, so you're heading from there, you're bringing steel, add station. Where's our station? It's over here, Florida. Right, Los Angeles to Tallahassee, that's a serious line, and it kind of does a big U-turn, doesn't it? Right, on the way back, you're gonna take cars to Austin. Right there, and potentially Los Angeles if you connect it up by a truck. Brilliant. Now, you know what else would be incredible if we connected this rail line to Dallas, but we're not going to be doing that. You keep wanting to connect passengers up, and then you wonder why people don't use your planes. Yeah, this station has way too many people. We need to cancel this service. We're not going to cancel it, but we're going to stop trains going to Chicago. Because they need to get on board the other train. And you only got one train here. Train cross country line. I think it's pulling into Chicago, so we're going to take the last load of passengers out of Chicago. Oh, it's speeding. It is speeding fast. Here we go. Pulling into Chicago. It's been a while we were here. There are a lot of people at Chicago. I'm actually surprised that our express line... oh, bless me, sorry about that. Our express line was packed, and now it's not. Are they choosing to take a plane or something? Nope. Ooh, this is bad. Our airports are really not doing that well, are they? Now, Aircraft 1 will send to the depot. We'll leave one plane doing this. You know what? We're sending them all to the depot. They're not making us money. It's probably because there's not enough incoming flights, or you don't have some kind of a tram system. Oh, the trams are bad. You know what? I better leave that city alone before I start editing everything. Focus on the train line. How are you going to get this train over there? Ah, good question. It's impossible. Do I really have to buy a train in Seattle? That is possible, of course. Or you could build a train depot somewhere else. Where would that be? Well, for starters, why are you making this so difficult of a choice? Just build it here. You don't have to make everything a museum. Well, what if it does become a museum? Then what? You're completely choosing a dock thing when you need to be choosing a train thing. That's A. And B, I do want it in Tallahassee here because then we know if we can get cars transported. We'll know. We will know? We will know. Ooh, I do not want to put it here because it is acting up with... Ooh! I was just not finding a good place. There's hills everywhere, and that would just cause ugliness. But this here, this is acceptable. And you can even do a merge. Oh, excellent. Right, buy trains. We're going to go for diesel. A lot of diesel engines available. This is, I need to know if it's American or not, and nobody's telling me what it is. That's Deutsch. Okay, here we go. American Standard F-Series locomotive. Oh, it says though, you didn't read it. It says it's a European licensed version of the F-Series. Where's our F-Series at? Probably these ones. you have all the older ones up there. Well, I'd like to see this multi-unit stuff, maybe. What's this one? This one is reversed, reversed, and reversed. I don't know what that means. Okay, just choose the first one that you see. That's not going to happen. Alright, the EMD. GMs. Yeah, this one is American. It goes 65 miles per hour. It's not even that expensive per year though, so this might be a good one. Doesn't go too fast either. I don't expect it to go high speeds. Alright, this one can do everything, including logs, lumber, steel, and cars and bricks. Yep, I like that. Whoops. Flat car beside stakes that goes 75 miles per hour, just remember that. There it is. Now how long are we making this? Probably 240. 233? We'll go with that. I think we can do a bit longer, not too sure. And this one goes on line 2. Let's go name that line. Alright. Cargo. South Coast. Cars. Does that make sense? South Coast cars. Well, Dallas is on the South Coast, so is Las Vegas is not. I mean, it is in this game, but not in real life. Alright, you have a customer. Your first customer. Let's turn back all our symbols on just in case we miss something. Let's see if we're missing anything here. Train 28. That's unfortunate. Can we turn you around? Waiting for a free path, but he's moving. Alright, we're gonna have to sell this folk. Because he's holding up that loop line, and I remember looking at that saying, hey, that's pretty, that's losing money. And actually, we're just not moving trains. Alright, we should probably get this guy to wait till full. I'm just getting the feeling that doing a whole route might not be the wisest thing. Manage line in Tallahassee, you wait till full. Alright, go back. Go back. Why are they not making cars? Because they don't have enough steel. That makes sense. Did you bring steel? Here we go. We brought some steel. Now to see if they make cars. This is the most intense moment of my whole gaming career. I'm about to see if it makes any cars that will go on a train, and I want to see what those cars look like. I'll just sit here drinking tea until they put a car on this locomotive. Oh, I know why. Do you now? Well, they want cars in Dallas, so they should be delivering them, right? That's the idea. You have this bus stop, it delivers to there. I'm sure you have coverage of at least one car consumer. There, you do. You do. Bus Dallas, do we have buses on there? That's a bus line. Right, what about this truck stop? We have trucks on there? We have one truck, and it's I think it's probably just a vehicle that brings oil, so manage line. Manage vehicles, let's buy some more vehicles for this line. Where's that? I suppose we need to replace it, but I'm not going to do that. What is the road depot here somewhere? I remember there's a road depot. Atlanta Road Depot. Buy vehicle. Cargo. Who can deliver a car? Can a car deliver a car? Does that make any sense? All cargo. All cargo. Huh. Well, I mean, it's a tarpaulin truck. I imagine that you can put a... I imagine you could put a little car on there. Oh, you bought 4. Why did you do that? Because I'm cool like that. Right, where is that line? That is the Dallas truck. Oil Dallas. Doesn't matter what you name it. It still does the job. Meanwhile, let's send this car back to the depot. And let's see if our train is finally going to get any... Ah, it has one car on it. By the way, this train station probably has catchment of at least 1 or 2 car manufacturers, no? Car consumers? Not even. Not even. Ooh, right here. So, do you reach that guy right there? That's a house. No, you don't actually reach the one you need to reach. What do these guys want? These guys, doesn't tell, that's a residential building. I can't really find that one that needed cars. You can just look here again. It's this one. Then turn this view off. Yeah, I think we reach it. We do reach it, so in case, because I don't know if the truck will deliver. This is a mod, so I don't know. If the truck will not deliver the car, then we don't have quite a successful land now, do we? There's only one car on here, which tells me something's wrong. Now, I don't know if they use up the steel, produce the cars. They made 110 cars. Where did they all go? They're only shipping 3. Do you have any cars in your storage or something? Consumers, Dallas. Shipping 3 to Dallas. Right, let's set up a land in up here in Las Vegas. See if this does anything. Ooh, you're gonna have trouble getting there, aren't you? Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble getting there. What do you mean by trouble? I mean, we could have delivered cars to Los Angeles, had a more direct route. Oh, but you wanted the steel, that's true. Well, you know what? We're going to let this train go. He decided for himself that he's going to go. Oh, there are the cars. We're making little Volkswagens. Very nice. Now, I hope to see steel at the other end of this, because at least we can make money in one direction. I do hope that this can carry not just oil. If not, we're going to have to do a little cargo delivery line to our own city, which makes absolutely no sense, but now thinking about it, cars are big things, so if you want to ship them, maybe should be a corresponding car delivery truck. We'll do a little, what is it, road stop here, buildings. One right there. Now there is steel here. That's good news. Finally, this steel is being shipped. How much steel? 107. Not too bad. Let's do a new line here from there to, of course, build the station, you silly head, to here. And add station, that one. How are you gonna get there? You can't get there. Okay. How are we gonna do this? We are gonna go the long way. Are you now? Yeah, we're gonna go the long way because I don't want to build bridges right now. I just feel like going this way. In fact, we actually need to fix this up because they're gonna build ugly roads on this side. I'm glad they're building roads, but I can give you a little bit of room there. Give you a bunch of room, I suppose. I don't want to have weird hills either. Let's build it from this side. Maybe like this. Yep. And then just... You still have a weird slope, don't you? And then if I do that, you have a big dent. Okay, okay there, game. Calm down. We're building this in this way if it likes it or not. Clearly it doesn't. I guess we'll only worry about this side. Right. We could have connected the train station to Los Angeles. That was a thought. I had that thought too late. And then how would they get steel from there to there? I don't know. But definitely, trucking is a bit... It doesn't suit the capacity sometimes. So that's probably why they have other options like bussing. Bussing is the same as trucking. Training. Here comes a train. That's a passenger train. You're waiting for a big train to come out of here. Is it anywhere close? It's coming. No, it's not. That's the wrong train. Is it stuck somewhere behind a signal? It's not even close. Not even close. See, are there any more cars here? Any more cars? No cars. I don't know what to do about this. I had a plan that cars would be delivered throughout the world, but I mean, unless we have to deliver them directly with a train station. Ooh. We could make this a train station. But any project that requires upgrading or editing of a station is forbidden. It's the Cold War now. We are not going to do any more changing of things. Put a truck on the line, would you? You did. You have it. They have a route? They do have a route. Do you have a truck depot? I actually don't. There's one all the way over there. Right. I'm going to try another truck just to make it diverse a bit. You see, this one has the image of all the cargo, and this one literally says all cargo. What about like a horse and carriage that doesn't specify what it can and cannot bring? That sounds like a ridiculous idea. Right, so we're going to go with the one vehicle that says all cargo. That's our best bet. I'm just checking all the vehicles here. But note to self, you will not be able to, let's put maybe 4 on there, not 41, 4. And push you on this new pink line with a very long route. Okay, we'll build a bridge one day, maybe around the back here. You sure about that? Why not an airport bridge? Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. We can do that right now. Do you feel like building a bridge in the last minute of this episode? Oh, you didn't know this episode is ending? Well, it is. Why? Why does it have to end? Because you're building way too many things, none of them are profitable, and people need to go to sleep. People need to go to the washroom. People need to do things. That's a big bridge. Wait a second. Try again. Try from here to there. And then people can then go to sleep. No, don't go to sleep. Watch the next episode. Unless this is the last episode. This is my idea of what a bridge looks like. Ooh, more circles. I like circles. Build it up to here in a circular format. Do a sort of one-way thing this way. Yeah. We're gonna do a one-way system over here. Continue your circle over here. And do a one-way thing over here. And if I upgrade these, hopefully they'll go the right direction. Whoops, you just put trams everywhere. You didn't do the right thing. Try again. Upgrade to one-way. Yes, that's the idea. This one's not going to work. This one is not going to work. Why is it not going to work? If I click it twice, it does not do it. Alright, we're going to have to build it piece by piece here. Quickly, the train is coming. This is going to make all the people despawn, whoever wanted to take a plane all the way to San Francisco, Los Angeles. Oh no, that one's backwards. Why would they build half of it backwards? Right, that looks good to me. This does not look good to me, so your truck is gonna have to do something strange here. Right, the music's over. I am thanking you all for watching this episode, enjoying the time with me as I build funky routes to places, and then hope they make money, which they sometimes do. So far, only one of your routes made money, the oil train. Well, God bless. There's our new line. Let's check it out. Where's our new line? Our new line's having trouble. That's okay. We're gonna figure out the line. Thanks for joining me this episode, and hopefully, well, let's take you somewhere important. Quick, let's find somewhere important. And outro, Oklahoma City. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.